Stupid ass dog. You know that? Swear to God, he ain't got no brains. I tell you, never in life again. Never ever. Hell no. I have to have a lot of patience. A lot of patience, Paris. A lot of patience. This has been one of the craziest years of my life. I can't believe how many people have passed away. I can't believe how many things have happened. You know, it's like this world's going fucking crazy. I just don't get it. This has been a year I can't wait till it's over. Because every day there's some new crazy thing that goes on. It's just been insane. The energy has been absolutely crazy. People are crazy. But I'm doing okay, thanks. And I hope you're doing good too. But I just think people are going crazy. They are crazy. I just found out that one of my good friends passed away. I still can't believe it. I just watched the video of his son talking about his dad. They're both my friends. 2 months ago is my dad, and now it's my friend. Another person in my neighborhood that used to live in my neighborhood dead. It's like a never ending story, man. The word going around is he took his own life, and I hope to God he didn't, because that'll be another one of my friends that took his life. And I don't condone that at all. And when I hear that, it hurts me. It makes me like I wish that I knew, like I'm psychic and shit. And I wish I knew, like, I wish Spirit would say, hey, look, your friend's about to commit suicide. Go fucking help him. Like, go make sure you can stop him. And I wish I had that, but it's not meant. It's not, I don't have no, I'm not God, I'm not Superman. I can't save the world. But like, I hope to God that's not true. Like his son put up a video, but he didn't say anything like that. He just said my dad didn't deserve to die the way he did. So, you know, I have to talk to him. I reached out to him and told him that if he wants to talk, we can talk. But I still can't believe it. My mom called me and told me, and I was like, this can't be real. I just saw him last week. Like I literally just saw this guy last week, my friend, because he's been away in Portugal all this time. He came back to Bermuda, and I saw him, and I spoke to him, and I saw him on the side of the road, and it's like he's been here for like maybe a month now, because he came for the holidays to see his grandchildren, and I got to see him at least a week before he died. So I don't know, man. It's just so fucking annoying. I really hope to God that that's a lie, that he took his life. I really hope that's a lie or that's misunderstanding. I would hate to know that he did that. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Yeah, I know it's really bad lately. You know. Yeah, I guess it was meant to be. That I saw him. And it's weird because my other friend 2 years ago, when he took his life, I saw him 3 days before he took his life. That was even crazier. But I hope to God he didn't take his life. I really hope not. It hurts to know if he did that. Right before Christmas, you're about to see your grandchildren open up gifts and shit. Like I can't. I don't understand why they would do that. Like you know how lucky you are to have kids and grandkids and be alive. You know, like what the fuck are you thinking? I don't know what possesses a person to do that. I've never understood that. But I honestly hope that's a lie. But I don't think it is, though. I honestly think that it's the truth because why would people say that, you know? I've heard it from three different people. So, yeah, Lynn, and Priest, I don't know what to say. I'm just devastated to know that that's the case, you know? I don't know. It just doesn't seem real. It's just so crazy. The amount of people that I know that have died this year is absolutely nuts. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I can name 10 people that I know that have died alone this year. Like, no, I know personally, like people that I've talked to, I've had, friendship with, like at least 10 people this year I named earlier with my mom. And my mom was like, oh shit, I forgot about them. I'm like, yeah. Like, look at this shit. It's fucking crazy. Like people are dying like flies and all different ages too. Hold on a second. All right, cool. You just had to text my sister back. I don't know, guys. It just doesn't seem real anymore. It just this. And then last night I turned on the TV at 8 o'clock, and there's a shooting in Rhode Island College. Somebody shot two people and killed them, and then eight people suffered as well. I don't know what the end result of that was. And then today I wake up, and in Australia they killed like 19 people. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, who the fuck possesses you to go get a gun and just kill random people? Are you fucking nuts? Stay the fuck home. Or go somewhere else. Why don't you go to a shooting range and shoot targets? You want to shoot a gun so fucking bad. Why the hell would you shoot people for? Don't you know the importance of some people in the world? Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? I don't understand. Why is this the normal thing now? That's why I don't even like watching the news. Right? Even when I come on YouTube, like on the front page, it says like breaking news. And I'm like, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Again? And in Bermuda, 10 people have died on the road, right? Which is the normal average, thing. And there's 3 to 4 accidents a day. Last night at 10 o'clock, two cars hit, or like obviously probably drunk or whatever, because it was Saturday night, I'm assuming. They hit a wall. They hit a wall so hard that it mangled the wall, and all the rocks and the stones were all over the road, like 30 feet spread out, and all the traffic was backed up for 2.5 hours. They had to go get uh, a like a bobcat, like with a bucket, and move all the rocks out of the way. So it took 2.5 hours to clear the roads. I couldn't believe I looked on Facebook, and the first thing it says, oh, police had to attend to these people in critical condition. Two cars hit this wall, and then traffic's backed up. And then somebody in the comments says, I'm still here waiting for them to clear the traffic. And it was 2 hours. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, people are going nuts. I don't understand it. It's like, I know mental illness is a thing, but never before did I ever see things like this when I was younger. I guess I didn't notice. I don't know. I don't know if the world was this crazy, but I know it is definitely crazier now than it ever was before. Hey, Sonny, I'm doing good. How are you? Well, kind of, sort of. I'm talking about my friend. He passed away a couple of days ago. I just found out today. Apparently, he took his life, which I hope is not true. But anyway, I'm talking about that and how crazy people are. Yeah, Lynn, it is. There is so many bad stories out there. It's crazy. So many bad things are happening in the world. It just doesn't seem right. It's like the devil is like winning, and I don't like that. That's not a good sign. Like that's not a good sign at all. There's too much bullshit going on, and I don't understand why the energy is so bad like that. Like what the hell is going on? And it's like if it isn't death, it's like accidents. If it isn't accidents, it's like something else. I don't know. I don't, I just, I'm worried for people and I'm worried for like everyone. Like, it's just crazy. It's just nuts. I don't understand how. That's why I can't wait to this year's over. I really can't wait because this year has just been one of those years you just want to forget and never remember again. But obviously, there's going to be things we have to remember, and I don't want to. This year is probably one of the most difficult years of my life as far as like emotions, feelings, and like just like mentally drained from the amount of stupid people that I deal with every day and the amount of stupid people that are in this world and just like being emotionally drained from like how people are and death and just all sorts of dumb shit. I'm literally watching people disintegrate and deteriorate every day. And nobody cares. It's like nobody cares about their life anymore. Nobody cares about morals and values and respect and honesty. And nobody cares. Nobody wants to be good. It's like everybody wants to be a piece of shit. And I just don't get it. I don't know how people live with themselves every day and look at themselves in the mirror and brush their dirty fucking teeth in their mouth. Fuck, man. And I try to be positive like every day, but it's becoming very hard to be positive every day because there's so much negative shit. And I know like I shouldn't be that way, but it's just like I can't I can't understand anymore. Like I just trying to understand why and how and where and what the fuck goes to these people's minds. I don't get it. Like I try to be so positive and so happy and then every day I hear negativity. Every day somebody fucking I know dies or has an accident or it's like people just people are like sometimes people be like asking the stupidest shit and not realizing that they have such a good life compared to others. And you're worried about some petty ass shit, you know? Yeah, it's okay to be a human being, but it's good to be a good human being, not a bad one, you know? I don't want to be known as a bad person, you know? Right. And that I'm struggling with that. I'm gonna be honest. And I've been honest for the past couple months. I've honestly been struggling with like what I allow affect me, and I'm normally good, but I've been struggling lately with like so much negativity in the world. It's making me feel sad, you know. It's like I don't understand why people do what they do. When I heard my friend took his life, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, are you fucking crazy? Why the fuck would you take your life, bro? Like that don't make no sense. And my other friend did that too. February is going to be 2 years my friend took his life, you know? And the same thing. Like, it's like, why would you do that, man? Come on, bro. Life ain't perfect, but come on. Fuck, man. I just don't get it. Here I am. I wish I had a family. I wish I had children and grandchildren and shit like a wife. And then you have this and then you kill yourself. Are you fucking nuts? You would think somebody like me would do it because I ain't got it and I want it. And I'm like, what? Man, you just gave up a good life, man. What the fuck are you doing? Like that's what I'm having a hard time understanding. Is how could you do that? Like how? It doesn't make no sense. Like, don't you know what you have is one of the best things in the world, you know? And don't you know when you do that to yourself, you hurt so many people? Like, I don't know what goes through these people's mind. I don't know how a mind can think like that. How could you get yourself to that point? I just don't get it. I just don't understand it anymore. I'm having a hard time just understanding, like, how could you do that? How could you take your life? It just don't make no sense. Hey Tanya, I know people suffer in silence, and I know people have no hope left, and I know things aren't meant to understand, but it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not normally an emotional person, or I don't really get worked up about things because I know life is life and I really don't give a fuck about someone else's, right? But it's like you get to a point where you're like, who are these people and why would they do these things? Like, it just don't make no sense. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, having a mental breakdown or something. I'm just hurt inside knowing that people would actually do that to somebody, or do that to yourself. Like, don't take your life. Come talk to me, man. I'll convince you not to do it. Just listen to me, for fuck's sake. Don't take your life, please. And if I knew he was gonna take his life, I would have stopped him. I would have sat him down and said, "Listen to me, bro. Don't worry about all the negative shit. Let me tell you the positive things you have in life, bro." And I would have changed his life. I would have changed his mind. I guarantee I would have. Because my words are powerful, and I know it sinks into people's brains. And I know I would have changed his mind. I don't know. Sunday dinner was okay, Tanya, until I found out my friend took his life. So I had lobster tonight. It was good, and I knew I was eating it for a reason, I guess. Because this friend that took his life, he loved lobster. So I guess I ate it in memory of him tonight. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's why you gotta talk to people. Like, I know people move in silence and people don't want to bother nobody with their problems and all that. But like, if you ever want to take your life, just come see me. I would take the time. I would drop everything to talk to you and convince you not to do it. And one of the main reasons you should not do it is because it's one of the worst things you can do to yourself and to other people. Doing that is not good. That's not how you're supposed to go out, you know. And you hurt everyone by doing that, including yourself. You know, you have so much to live for. You can always, make your life better. It's a matter of, how you can do it and who you can do it with and who can help you and you can help yourself. You just gotta put yourself in a good mentality. Talk to God, for crying out loud. Jesus, man. Oh boy. I don't know. But yeah, it's just sad. And his son is a good friend of mine, and he's on YouTube as well. He's got a fishing channel, and he came live and he had a video talking about his dad and stuff, and I gave him my condolences and shit. So, and he lives like 5 minutes away from me. Oh, that's nice of Tanya to visit you. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. Yeah, Sonny, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, I know, but it's just like I just can't. I just can't understand. I just like it's not meant for me to understand. I know, but me personally, I have a different mindset. I when I have a problem, I turn to God. I turn to Spirit. I turn to my family. I turn to my friends. I turn to you guys. You know, I've been on here a lot this year, venting and talking about life and how life has changed. Just 2 months ago, my dad passed away. I was on here. Everybody supported me, showed me love. It's just, and everybody's been good, great, but it's just, it's just weird. People dying naturally, that's fine. Like my daddy died of a heart attack gone. Okay, cool. But don't take your life. Like I just totally disagree with that. I never want anyone to do that. That's like the worst thing you can do. And I understand sometimes people ain't got nobody, but you got me for fuck's sake. Anybody that you don't have nobody, talk to me, please. I will convince you. I will give you something to live for. Trust me. Just please don't do that. Fuck. When I tell this story all the time, when I first came live on here, and I used to do mediumship, free mediumship readings on Sunday because I felt bad for people, right? And I wanted to get myself out there and show people that I was real and they can trust me for free. And 90%, this is no lie, you can go back and look at the videos. 90% of the people that came to me and wanted to speak to spirit were people who took their life. And I thought that that was the saddest shit in the world. And I couldn't believe it. The amount of, that's why I stopped doing it. Because I got random people coming in here. I had my channel open to the public and I just wanted to give back and give people closure. And I knew I can do it. And I did it for hours every Sunday. And then I stopped because I couldn't take it anymore. I had to protect myself like from that type of shit. You know? And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I just can't read for this shit no more. I just can't do it. I had to stop. I mean, I'll do it now, if I had to, I'll do it. I don't mind. But back then I wasn't as strong as I am now, right? Back then it took over my whole like mentality and I would go to bed that night and say, I can't believe how many people have done this, and I can't believe I just read all these people, and the majority of them were people who took their life. I just can't. I don't understand it. I actually didn't want to do it no more. But then I realized that hey, it's a part of life. This is what people are going through. These are the people that need answers. Why'd you do it? You know, that type of stuff. It took a lot from me. I got beat up a lot on Sundays, and I kept going because I wanted to help everybody. I made sure I did every single person in there, and I wouldn't even take a break or nothing. I'll keep going. I made sure I had a list and everything. I used to do 10 to 15 people a night, 3 hours long, and I made sure I gave those people closure because I felt bad for them. But it got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore because I just felt so, I don't know what the word is, but like I felt disappointed that so many people had taken their lives in this world. And here I am again talking about my friend who took his life. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, why? Why couldn't I just see you like before you did it and just like convince you not to do it? It's like, I don't understand it anymore. It's just crazy. Yeah, Lynn, that's how it started. I mean that can happen, basically doing that. Yeah, Paris, I did it a lot for a lot of people. I felt like I had to do it. I felt like I had to do that for people, but now I just can't do it no more. I just can't be I can't be an open book like that. And sometimes I want to do it, and then I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore because now I have friends that have done it, so it's gonna remind me of it, and it's gonna distract me, and I just can't. It's something that I actually hate is that people do that. You know, because the reason why is because I know I can change their mind. I know I can because I've done it before. You know, my cousin was gonna take his life about 25 years ago. He was gonna take his life. I caught him right before he did it, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I came to see you." "Oh, but you didn't even tell me you were coming." I'm like, "Well, I just was in the neighborhood. Why? What's up?" He goes, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that. I'm gonna take my life. I can't live this world." I'm like, "What? Oh, hell no." I said, "You're not gonna take your fucking life, bro. No, no, no." So I stayed with him all night, and I made sure he didn't do it, and he never did. He's still living today, and I convinced him not to. Oh, hey, Rudy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope not. Please convince him not to. I just don't. That's like, as crazy as it sounds, that's the easy way out. Even though it's a hard thing to do, but it's still the easy way out. Never ever do I want anybody to do that. If I can stop people from doing it, I would, you know. And I feel like, I wish I had the power to do it. I wish I had the power to know that he was gonna do it before he did it. I don't know, man. I feel like I have the power to convince people to do the right thing, but I'm not there at the right time. It's not my fault, but I just wish I can know that, you know. Uh, Sorry to hear that, Rudy. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Yeah, a lot of people have told me my whole life that my words are powerful and it sinks into their brain. And I'm like, I know because I'm telling you the truth. And I'm telling you like from my heart that you shouldn't do that shit. All I want is for people to be happy in the world. That's it. And I feel like I can convince you to be happy or have something to be happy about. I say it on here all the time, you know. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're talking to him. Hopefully, you know, it sinks in. Some people just say they will do it, but they really don't, you know? I know some people who say, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then they don't because they just say it just to get attention sometimes, or, sometimes they just do it to make you feel sorry for them or something, like. Thanks, Rudy. I appreciate it. And I hope everything works out with your situation too. I don't know. I just like I said, I don't know. I don't know what goes through people's minds anymore. I know what goes through mine is fighting the negative, energy. That's what I do every day. I fight the negative energy every day, and it's becoming a struggle. I'm literally struggling with fighting negative energy every day because there's so much of it. It's like, and you know what? And the reason why it's like that is because I preach what I say, and I say what I say, and I do what I say, and the devil don't like that. So they're like double banking me, and they're trying to get me to be negative and to be mad and do things to me and make me pissed off. And I keep trying to find a positive solution every single time, and they hate that. But it's like they throw things at me all angles. It's like I'm dodging fucking negative arrows every day. You know, it's just fucking sad that people want to live negative and be negative their whole life. It just don't make no sense to me. Right. See, that's the thing. Like you know what I would say to him? I would say to him, there is no such thing. You know, and you got to make them believe that there is no such thing as being bipolar and all that. I mean, you are who you are. You're not everybody's smart, not everybody's dumb, not everybody's got these things that people claim they have. It's just all in your mind. You got to program your mind every day. But to do that, you have to have that mentality. You have to like believe. You got to believe. Belief is everything in the world. If you can believe something is something, you know, then it's going to be that way. If you believe in God, then you're going to believe that it's real. If you believe that everything I say on here is true and it happens, then it's going to happen. If you believe that you are who you are and whatever the case, if you believe this is a fucking bottle of water, then it's a bottle of water. If you believe it's a bottle of vodka, then it's going to be a bottle of vodka. You got me? So belief is the number one thing, in my opinion, that you need. Once you believe, you'll receive, and that's it. But it's not that easy because your belief comes with doubt, and doubt is the most powerful thing. Because when you believe in something and it doesn't happen, your doubt overrides the belief. Then you become crazy. You become doubtful. You become drawn into that negative shit. And then you're going to be like, my life is this and my life is that. Then. You're going to start bitching and moaning all day. Then you're going to be a negative Nancy. Well, Sonny, life doesn't make sense to people who don't make sense of life. You see, life, I understand, everybody should understand life by now. Once you reach like 21, you already know like pretty much what life is about. Then when you reach 40, you're like, wow, I've been through a lot of bullshit and here I am still dealing with this or I'm still dealing with that or I'm way better than I was when I was 30. And then you become older and older and older. And then you say, fuck, I dodged that bullet. Oh, I went through this. Oh, I just got a divorce. Oh, I just, lost my job or this or that. Or I have a better life than I had when I was 20. I suffered my whole life and now I started from the bottom and now I'm here. See what I mean? Like it makes sense once you get to the point in your life that, you're comfortable. And then when you are, that's when that was like, no, no, I'm gonna get you. Well, that's the thing. The devil's always there with his three-pronged fork, poking you to see if you'll be negative or you'll be mad. To get you mad. And that's what he's been doing to me. He's been double banking my ass. He's tag teaming my ass. He's tag teaming. He's tag teaming me every day. He's trying to make me mad. He's not succeeding, but he's definitely got to me. That's for sure. And I gotta like be stronger now than ever. Because every day there's one thing after another. One thing after another. You know, I wake up today, everything's fine. I'm having a good day. Next thing you know, my mom calls me and says, "Hey, you know your friend so and so?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, he took his life. They told us at church that he took his life." I'm like, "What? I just saw him this week. I saw him like last week Friday, literally like last week. I saw him like 7 or 8 days ago." And I go, "Well, they said that they found him at the house dead." I'm like, "No fucking way. This can't be real. They must got the wrong person." And I'm like, "You gotta be fucking joking." I don't know. Cause see, he was living in Portugal all this time. He's retired. He's probably like maybe 66, 67, something like that, if that. But he retired. He was working in Bermuda all his life. Like not all his life, but half his life, you know? And he's got a house in Portugal, so he went out there to take care of the house. And his wife and his children and his grandchildren are all here, right? Because his daughter had twins. And so the mom had to stay here and help her, right? So now the kids are probably like 3 years old now, and he wanted the wife to come back to Portugal to be with him in the house. And she's like, "I can't leave, your grandchildren here. My daughter their daughter needs help. You need to come back here." So that's the only thing I know that was going on, where he was like, kind of annoyed that, you know, I'm assuming that he was probably like, depressed that his wife chose, the grandchildren over him. That's my assumption and my analysis of the whole thing. That's what I think. But I could be wrong, but that's what I heard and that's what I know, but I don't know. It's none of my business, I'm just upset that he took his life. But that's what he was going through. I think he was battling, that his wife is here and he's not. And I don't know, man. But that's no reason to take your life. Uh, I was always laughing when I saw him. Every time I saw him, we guys would start laughing. You know that person that you see and you always smile when you see him, or you always laugh when you see him? Like you're never really mad when you see each other. You always like talk shit or have fun. That's the type of person he is. We used to work together. We used to live. He lived next to me, like literally a minute away. I could walk to his house. I saw him like every day. And his son ended up being my friend as well. I sold my bike to his son. And his mom used to be the maid at this house for 2 years until the daughter had twins and she quit and she had to go help her daughter with the twins. So I'm close to the family. I know all of them. So, and even in Portugal, when I went in Portugal back in 2001, I went to his house and I saw his house and I saw him and all that stuff. So I know them very well. And he's a friend of mine. We work together. We went fishing together. We live next to each other. So he's somebody who I saw practically almost every day. So it's not good, and I don't know. I don't know the full details because I'm not really pokey like that, and I'm sure he'll come to me in spirit eventually. He hasn't, but I'm sure he will. But I don't know, man. When I see his son, I'll probably sit down and talk to him or whatever. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate it, but it's all good. I mean, I don't want to bring. I didn't come on here to you know, talk about this all night, but it's just fucked up. I just wish he didn't do it. I hope he didn't do. I hope it's a lie, or I hope it's not true. but from what I hear, it is. So, hey, Virgo, what's up? Yeah, the last 24 hours has been heartbreaking for a lot of people. Look at those people who got shot innocently last night and today. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, I can't imagine. Like, it's 2 weeks before Christmas. I mean, it's 10 days before Christmas, and these fucking people are doing dumbass shit. Virgo, my one of my friends took his life about 3 days ago, and I just found out about it today. And the only reason I found out about it is because my mom said she went to church today, and her friends told her about it, and then she called me and told me. And then the son put a video out today saying that his dad passed away, but he didn't say how. But obviously, he's not going to say all that information online. But apparently, the word's going around that he took his life, which I hope to God is not true. But apparently, I heard from three different people that that's the case, and I wish he didn't. But I'm just telling everybody that I wish I could have stopped him. But oh well, that's like the 10th person this year that I know personally that has died. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe it. I want this year to end already. I'm so sick. When December 31st comes, I'm gonna be the happiest guy in the world. I'm fucking tired of this year, man. I'm tired of hearing negative shit all day. I know it's part of life, but it's just like I'm just sick and tired of this year. This year is a fucking nuisance, man. Yeah, 2026. I mean, 2025 is supposed to end that day, which is the best day ever. I'm sick and tired of this year, man. This year has been nothing but a pain in the fucking ass. Mhm. I fought so much negativity this year and so much bullshit this year. It's been crazy. The worst thing that happened was my dad passed away and I had to see him dead on my kitchen floor. That was the worst feeling in the world. And now one of my friends took his life again. Fuck, man. Oh boy. My other friend, he passed away too. Yeah, 42-year-old my friend when he passed away before my dad. Oh boy. Oh, a lot of my friends' dads have passed away. My neighbor passed away in April. It's like a never ending story, man. It's crazy. Like I said, the news is terrible. People shooting people, killing innocent people. This fucking world is nuts. The world is a beautiful place. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the actual world itself, the structure, everything is so beautiful here in Bermuda and all over the world. I've been to so many beautiful places. It's just the people, man. The people are going fucking nuts. Like, I just don't get it. The fuck is wrong with you people, man? Why can't you just be like me and just be normal? Fuck, man. I don't know. Anyway, But on a positive note, at least we're all here. At least we're all, okay. At least we're all, living. At least we're okay. And I give thanks for that every day. I'm glad my mom's okay. You know, I'm glad my siblings are good, my nephews. I'm glad I'm living. I'm glad you guys are. And I wish you all the, best and hope everything is okay with you guys. But it's so weird. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Hmm. And I had a nice dinner today. I had a nice lobster, some rice, some mushrooms, and onions. After I ate, I said, "Thank you, God, for this meal. It's so good." And then I said, "You know what? I dedicate this meal to my buddy that died because I know he loves that." So, oh well. Yeah, I know. And then I think about my mom. My mom's been through so much. I don't know how the fuck she's living. I don't know how the fuck she hasn't gone crazy. I really don't. My mom's been through so much. She's lost her entire family in the last 5 years. Everybody's gone. All her siblings are dead. Her husband, all her pets, her parents, everybody's gone. She's the only one left. And, having her here last night, making food for her and seeing her eat the food and enjoy it and thank me for it. And then when I left last night, she goes, "Oh, I'm going to be in the house all by myself. I wish I had my husband." When I hear her say shit like that, it breaks my heart every day. And I say to myself, I don't know how the fuck this woman's still living. She's been through so much heartache and pain. It's hard to see because my mom, she don't deserve that. She does so much for everybody. And she always says that too. She always says, "I do so much and then get shit on all the time." I said, "Well, that's the thing. That's why I tell people don't do too much. Because when you do a lot, you expect a lot. You expect respect, but you don't get it." See? And it's sad because me and my younger sister were talking about that today. How my older sister doesn't really care. She'll call my mom and talk to her, but she won't go down there and see her. It's like, you people are fucking just so annoying. But see, like Sonny said earlier, we're not cut from the same cloth, and that's true. That's a famous saying. We're not all cut from the same cloth, and it's true. Not everybody's gonna be nice and kind. Not everybody's gonna be bad and negative. Not everybody's gonna be this and that. We have to understand that. I've come to terms with that to a certain point, but when it comes up, you think about it and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's the first thing that I say. First thing I say is, what the hell is wrong with you people? And why you gotta be crazy? Yeah, it is. It is, Virgo. Absolutely. That's what I've been talking about for the past 45 minutes. Is how like so much bad shit's happening. And I'm like, it's kind of getting me down. And I'm not usually like that. I usually brush off negativity, but it's becoming very hard not to like absorb it a bit, and be sad. Like I'm not absorbing negativity and being negative. It's just I just have a lack of understanding for why and this is happening. And what brings your mind to take a gun and shoot random people and kill them? What runs through your mind to take your fucking life? Like I can't. I've never like understood that. Like if you want to do that, go get some help, bro. If your mind's telling you to do that shit, you need help. That's the devil taunting you. That's the devil taking over your mind because you're too weak. You let the devil take your soul. That's why you do things like that. That's why I keep telling people if you don't believe, you won't receive. If you don't believe, you receive fucking shit. And that's why you become that. Keep telling people, man. Nobody believes me. Even people like me who firmly believe in God and spirit and things, I'm allowing, you know, this negativity to get to me, and I shouldn't, and I'm trying not to, but it's becoming very like strange and very weird. It's like the negative power is like super strong right now. It's almost like you can't ignore it. It's just there. It's just nagging you every day, and it's like, who are these people, and why are you fucking irritating me, and why does this shit always have to happen? Yeah, it is. It definitely is. When I saw my friend post that video about his dad and he started crying on the video and shit, I started crying too. I was like, I feel your pain, bro. You know, losing my dad wasn't easy at all. And every time I watch my team play and they win, I think about I'll pick up the phone and be like, oh no, yeah, dad's not here. Fuck. And then I saw this like news thing about this person. I said, oh, let me call dad and tell him. Like it still hasn't registered 100%, you know? Cause like you think like you go to sleep and you wake up and you're like, nah, that shit didn't happen. Now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go down the road and go see my mom and dad. And I still pray for him every day. It's weird. Like it's like sometimes it hasn't sunk in yet. I still sometimes think it's not even real. And then when I dreamt of him twice this week, I dreamt of my dad, and it's like, what the fuck, man? And it's like weird ass dreams, but I always tell people like when I see spirit sometimes, so I see your spirit, you're the people that you want me to talk to. I always see people in a younger version, and I see my dad like as if he was like 50 something, 60, with dark black hair like me. Well, I have salt and pepper hair now, but like he had his dark hair and his sideburns like Elvis. My dad was like the Portuguese looking Elvis, haircut and sideburns and shit. So I see him like that now. When I dreamt of him twice, I saw him like when he was young. I didn't see him like all fucked up when he was dying. So like I always tell people like when you see people in your dreams sometimes, or you tap into their spirit, or they come to you, I always see them in a better light, in a better way, in a better physical form, better looking. Yeah. They don't want you to see that painful look, or that shitty looking way they looked, you know? So yeah. And I just feel sorry for the people that my friend left behind, man. This year has been so tough, so fucking tough for a lot of people I know. I wish I could wave a magic wand and make it better, but I can't. It's just out of my control. I always feel like I can save shit, but I know I can't technically, but it's just fucked up, man. Oh, no. Now I gotta go to another funeral, which I don't really like to go to, but I'm definitely gonna go to his. Fuck, man, some bullshit. And I'm watching Diamond deteriorate now, which is even worse. She's getting worse and worse, you know, kind of, sort of. I mean, she's, you know, a pain in the ass. She's been a royal pain in the ass today. Even my sister saw her act up today, and I said, "See, this is what I'm gonna put up with." But I'm gonna try and change that tomorrow too. I'm going to the lumber store and get some wood. I'm gonna build her a nice box so she can stay outside in the box. Because I have her area outside, but I have no box out there, and it's like $500 to buy one, and I can make one for like $100. So I'm gonna go get all the wood and make it myself and save money and just have her have a nice box for outside just in case it rains. I'm always gotta do shit, man. It's a never ending story. I hate seeing people get old and deteriorate and die. It hurts so much. She's reminding me of my dog when he was like on his way out. Yeah, Tanya, man, it's sad. When you post pictures of you guys, I saw how happy you guys were and how happy he was. So that's the memory that you can have is you made him happy. There's not one time you posted something where he looked like mad or I got a feeling, a bad feeling about him or something. I always got great energy from him every time I see you post a picture. You guys always smiling, always joking or having fun. And that it hurts more to lose somebody like that. You know, it's like me and my dad. We always used to talk shit, watch football, call each other, talk about things. Yeah, he aggravated me, plenty of times, but you know, now he's with my friend and his friends, and yeah, that's how life is. Now they're all waiting for us. But there's a saying that I always have in my mind that I heard a long time ago, and is God wouldn't put you through things if He knew you couldn't handle it. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. So I live and die by that quote every day, and I have to remind myself of that every day. And it's hard. It's getting harder to be positive with all the negative shit around and negative things happening. But I have to understand more and more every day that, as I get older, people are getting older, and you don't even have to be old to die anyway. One of my friends died this year that was 42. Death has no age. You die when you want. Well, first thing you're guaranteed in life is death. You have to click start. Your time starts as soon as you pop out of that coochie. You're here now. You're waiting for your death. It's just the way it is. I said that with a straight face until you started to laugh. I didn't think you caught on. Braga always catches on to my jokes. But it's all good though. We'll be all right. We're all gonna be okay. Now you can go ahead if you want. I'm here for that. You know me, I can handle. If you don't ask me a question, then I'm gonna sit here and talk about this all night. So if you do that, it'll take my mind off of things. Don't anybody ever feel that way. I'm good. One thing about me, I'm a multitasker. I'm all right. I'm just here venting because nobody's asking me anything. If no one asks me anything or gets anything from me, I'm gonna sit here and talk all night. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. You know, it's all good. I want to take my mind off of this anyway. I don't want to talk about it no more, to be honest. It's all good. Yeah. Press your luck. Yeah. Like I said, I tell you guys all the time. If you don't ask me, then I won't answer you. I'll just be here talking about this shit all night. And I don't want to be honest. I need a distraction. I just talk like this on here because I know I can talk to you guys about it, you know. You guys come to me with your damn problems and your mornings and your grief. So I'm coming to you with mine today. Deal with it. But it's all good. I know my boy don't want me to feel that way anyway. Fuck, it's pissing down rain. Holy shit. It's fucking pouring. That shit came out of nowhere. Yeah, absolutely. I would tell you different if I didn't know, you know. Like I said, he looks like a familiar person that I know. He always gives me that. He always reminds me of my friend. He looks like he could be his twin brother. I wish I had a picture of him, but I tried to look for it, but he's not on social media. He's older now. Yeah, I caught you at right. I didn't even get the notification. I was pissed. I didn't get no notification, and then I go on YouTube and I see you live, and I'm like, where the fuck's my notification? Then I pop in there and it says you've been on for 20 minutes. I'm like, wow, I didn't even get it. I'm here watching TV. You know, I could have would have loved to come in there and hung out with everybody, but you were like, all right, guys, I'll see you all later. I'm like, yo, yo, yo. I'm like, damn it, I totally missed it. No notification. Thanks, YouTube. I appreciate it. Uh, See, I never got a notification, which sucks, but whatever. It's all good. At least I made it right at the end. Well, like I said earlier, I've been on here for an hour already. But like I said, on Sundays, I used to be on here for like 3 hours doing readings the whole time. Paris was in here earlier. She was saying that she remembers that because she's been here for a long time. Anybody who's known me for a long time, they know I was on here doing that shit all the time. That's how I got my reputation on here by doing that. Mediumship shows the realization of the realist, the person who how real they are. See, I want everybody to understand that hey, you can trust me so much so I'll do it for free. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop in there then. That sounds good. But I had a productive day otherwise though. I'll talk about the good things about what happened today. This morning I woke up, I went to go get Diamond out of the workshop and there was a big puddle of piss waiting for me to clean up. And I said, I'm not going to deal with this. I need to build her a nice dog box so she can live outside again. At least if I build a nice dog box, she'll be safe. Now, if the weather's really bad, then obviously I'm going to put her inside and I'll just deal with it. But on good days, she's going to be out there. So that way she can pee on the grass and drink all the fucking water she wants and aggravate nobody. And if she's over there and she's in a box, or like how she was back in the day, she will not be getting up periodically because she hears me, right? So I'm distracting her from her sleep. But when she has no distraction, she's gonna, you know, yeah. And then I went to the dump. I took, I took 5 bags of trash to the dump, a frying pan, and a heater to the dump. Right, and a Filipino guy took the frying pan because he said it was still good. I said, "Yeah, go ahead. You can have it. No, I'm just throwing it away." And the heater was from my dad when he had it. My mom didn't want it there anymore because it reminded her of him, how he used to use it all the time, and it was making a squeaking noise. So the lady that works there that helps people with the trash, she plugged it in, and I said, "Oh, it works." She goes, "Okay, good. I'm taking it home." I said, "Yeah, go ahead. It works. It just makes a squeaky noise. Just put some WD-40 on it. It'll be fine." So anyway, after that, I went to this place called Price Right. It's like a Walmart. It's like a Sam's Walmart type of place, right? So I went in there. I got everything I need. I got dog food, oil, bottled water, food. They had some like bags of vegetables. I got all this shit, like $150 worth of shit. And I, came home and it was starting to rain, and Diamond was outside, and she has no, house out there. I just, have her out in the open. I didn't think it was gonna rain. Then it started raining, so I got home just in time, put her inside so she didn't get soaked. And then I went inside and asked when my mom called me and told me about my friend. And then I took out some lobster and I said I'm gonna have lobster in memory of him. So, but when I came on earlier today, I didn't mention it because I didn't want to you know, I didn't want to say anything until I really knew the truth, and I found out the truth right before I came live that it really did happen for sure. Yeah, poor baby Diamond, but nobody thinks about me dealing with her. Yes, Sonny, I see it. I was just finishing my conversation. I can see it now. Yes, it's orange, and it says $20, and it's got 4 damn questions. It's where some. It's got 4 on there. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. See, so you can't see the 4, but I can. It says number 1. Okay. All right, fine. Yeah, then where should I retire? All right, let me see what you want. What you want now? It said, why does BD look at my status story this morning after being MIA? You're really asking me that? Why you think he looks at your story? To see if you're posed up with me, or you're posed up with a guy in a selfie? He wants to see if you're taking D. He wants to see what you're up to. He wants to see if you're moved on. Come on, man. Duh. I'm gonna get my other cards. I have to remember that, man. I have these like up to date like tarot cards of images of new shit, like 'cause these are like old as fuck, right? But I have a deck. It's called 78 Doors Down, and it's got all the cards are like new shit, like guys with tattoos and computers and taking selfies and shit, and cameras and all that. You know. Okay, cool. Well, I saw them like making an effort to get it. So that's good. That's positive though, Tanya. You know, that's positive. You never know. Might be a Christmas present. Them saying we got it. We did it. All right. Why does VD, why does Big D look at Sonny's story this morning after being MIA? Can't make this shit up. What did I tell you before I pulled the cards? I said he's gonna try and see if you're with another guy. Look, two guys, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And in the middle is Three of Swords reversed, which means him thinking that you're gonna have a man, you're gonna rub it in his face saying, look at my new man. I'm posed out with him. I'm gonna look at our status to say, yeah, you know, hey baby, or hey, you know, I got a new man. Don't need your fucking lame ass. Tell you that's what he wants. I tell you that already. I didn't even have to pull the cards. And I did, and it shows two men. He wants to see if you're getting double D. Not BD, double D. See? You can't make this shit up. I'm psychic on Sundays. I tell you that already. The fuck? Yo, you're getting the tea right now. He wants to see if you're with a man. That's what a guy's gonna do. He's gonna when he leaves a woman or a woman leaves him, he wants to see what you're doing. He wants to see if you're taking some outside dick that makes you sick. Come on now. So that's why he's looking to see if you got another man. That's why I tell you, take a screenshot of me and like do some AI shit and then put you next to me, or you can paste it together. And I'll go like this, and it'll look like me kissing you, like, you know. And he'll be like, who the fuck's this guy? He'll never know who I am. I live far away. You're like, dang, you look like a gangster. Just let me know when you do this. I can take my glasses off so I don't look like a nerd. And I'll put my hat to the side like that. You know, fuck. I even put a little gang sign over some shit, like, you know, scare him off. As long as he ain't bigger than me, then we're good. If he's bigger than me, we're gonna have a problem. He might come looking for me. I'm gonna slap the shit out of this. All right, he said, how will my week go? I don't know. If you stay home, it's gonna go good because you might dodge every idiot in the world. See, I just answered your question, but let's see what the cards say. Me too. All right. What I'm getting is that you might feel sad this week, and you might feel like you can't do things because of other people, or you're going to be restrained from doing things. You might have lost your faith in people or in yourself. This week also, you might get into an argument with a family member or friends, or you might have to get rid of somebody in your family or not speak to them anymore, or have differences of opinion. So you might have avoid all arguments. I remember I told you this last night, I think, like to avoid like people who want confrontation, who want to be negative, who want to argue. I see it again here. So try your best to get away from pettiness and people who have rage in them and want to be negative. So this week you really have to watch out for like people that make you reluctant on saying or doing things, people that make you feel like you're indecisive and proceeding to go forward, people who discourage you, people who make you feel like, you know, it's not worthwhile to make a change. And you also might feel like, hey, I'm home, and I'm not happy because I'm not with somebody. I have to stop following my old ways. I have to move on. I have to put my mindset to a worthwhile change mode. So this week I feel like you're going to be in your head, and you might have people aggravating you, or a person aggravating you. Could be a family member or a friend, work colleague, something like that. So I told you that yesterday, and I see it again today. So be mindful of it. All right. Now, this question, number 3: how does January 2026 look in love for me? Okay. You said January. All right, cool. Because somebody asked me, how is the whole year going to go? I don't answer questions about the whole year, but you were polite enough to say January. That's good. You got a brain. I like that. Okay. Oh, this is positive. That's good. So January 2026 looks good. It looks like you're gonna meet somebody, a king of pentacles, somebody who's experienced, successful, somebody who's smart. I feel like I just, talking about myself. Somebody who has a business, somebody who is can be a loyal friend, can be somebody who reliable, somebody who wants to get married, somebody who's very wise, somebody who's got money. Now we're getting off me, so yeah, it's not me. But yeah, I see this person here, King of Pentacles, and I'm not the King of Pentacles. I'm the King of Swords. I cut shit out of the way. I'm not the King of Pentacles. So you could definitely meet this person in the next 4 weeks. So that's going into January. So this person thinks you're attractive. This person thinks that admires you, likes you, thinks that they're compatible with you. You probably haven't met this person yet, though. I don't think it's somebody you know, though. I don't think it's somebody you personally know. I think it's somebody new, to be honest. Um, and this person is gonna recognize you, confront you, come up to you, admire you, and this person, like this person might see you working hard, and say, "Oh yeah, you work here or something," but you might meet them at work. Because I'm getting like working hard. So if you're like working hard one day and somebody sees you, they might admire you because you're in your grind. You're doing like you're working hard. Or you're doing something, and they're gonna be admiring you working. So you can meet this person at work. Could be that. Not necessarily has to be that, but it could be that. But either way, this person's gonna think that they're compatible with you, and they're gonna think that you're attractive. So in January, there's a good possibility that your love life can get good. You can meet somebody decent. King of Pentacles is a decent person. It's a person who's reliable, who wants like the whole 9 yards. But mentally, this is gonna like make you think. He's gonna make you think the way he talks, the way he acts, what he says. Like it's gonna make you think a lot mentally. You're gonna say shit. Well, if you get married next year, just remember I love wedding cake and I want some. Don't fucking forget me, yeah? Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Well, you said message from spirit. All right, I'm not gonna pull tarot cards. I'm gonna actually give you a postcard from spirit. Okay. These are postcards from spirit. It's a full message from what spirit wants you to know. All right. Something different for you. I don't think I've ever given you one of these. But when people ask me like a message from spirit, I like to give people one of these. It's like a whole message. It's like a long message from like a specific person. If your dad is in spirit, I feel like he's the one who's like trying to help you the most. But if it isn't your dad, it could be your grandfather. But the guy's like kind of like, I would say like not 6 feet, but maybe like close to it. He's not super tall, but taller than the average person. The average person's like 5'6", 5'7", like me. You know. So I would say if he's like taller than 5'6", 5'7", this is probably him. I don't see tall like, but I see like a guy like that's taller than me. All right, this is your card, and it's like a dragon on there, but it's a nice dragon, though. The fire coming out of his mouth. Looks like he's got chicken legs. All right. It says, "Dear Sonny, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. Your purpose to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it's up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society and standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what's inspiring you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you here in spirit immensely and know that your journey is ahead of a sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust the process. Loving you forever over here and ever. Spirit. Now, I think I've been telling you that for like since I know you. But anyway, yeah. I didn't even need spirit to tell you. I've been telling you all this damn time. You're welcome, son. Don't worry about BD. Worry about you and leaving the past behind and making things better. And I always tell everybody that fuck these people. Keep going forward. Fuck, it's pouring. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's pouring, you like a lot. Dang, that shit's coming down. Holy shit. Yes, they are nice cards. I love them. This is one of my favorite decks. It's snowing there in NYC. Holy shit. Yeah, it was snowing in Boston today because I was watching the Patriots game and it was snowing. It was cold as fuck. And my friend's out there with his wife and his kids, and he put up a picture of all the snow in the background. I'm like, fuck that. Hell no. Yeah, I'm gonna need a boat to get to the doghouse. Shit. Yeah, we don't have snow here. We have a lot of rain though. All right, Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. You said, what is the Leo name DL all about? All right, Sonny, no problem. DL, is his name download or download or D length or is D long or is he a Lee Ho? That's why I'm asking you, Mark. Okay, okay. I don't know. He was here earlier. I ain't seen him tonight though. Oh Lord. Okay. So this person, this Leo DL, what I'm getting from them is nothing really good, to be honest. I feel like this person's all about themselves, like most Leos are. Um, trying not to project my Leo thoughts into this, but it's very hard. um, I would say this person is someone who is already dealing with a woman right now, and this woman doesn't trust him, and this woman like thinks that he's like not a decent person, not a person who's like trustworthy, or he's dealing with a woman like that too. I see this person has a lot of turmoil and like a lot of like adversity and trouble in their life, and they have like non-realistic things in their life. Like they fantasize about things. Like they'll say, oh, oh, I have this and I do that, but then really they don't do anything. They're like a person that perceives to be somebody who they're not. And honest to God, I hate to say it, but most Leo people I know are like that. Dan is a different breed. See, he's got a lot of Sagittarius in his chart, so that's why he's not like he's not got that Leo stupidity. So anyway, it's a person who appears to be impressive but has no substance. It's a person who says they do this and do that, but they really don't. It's like they lie, but not, but like just exaggerate. But I don't get nothing good from this person, to be honest, Marilyn. I feel like this person's trying to reverse a bad trend in their life and like overcome shit. They might have been in a marriage and might have gotten divorced recently, or they had like a bad breakup and they're still like vengeful against women. So I'm not getting anything good, to be honest. I would say that he might be a good guy, but not good intentions. Or I don't really get a good guy. I just get like a guy who is like, I feel like he's a guy who will put in effort to something that will benefit him. That's what I get. And like a person that will be like, hey Marilyn, how you doing? Oh, you look great today. I love your brochure. Or I love your nails. Or he'll like flatter you or something like that. He might be like, oh, I like your hair. It looks nice. It looks different from the other day. Or hey, you want to go out tonight? I got some coupons. How about McDonald's drive-through? I'll pick you up at 9. And then tell you I can't go because I got a stomach ache. So Marilyn, sorry, but I don't really get nothing good on this guy. And I try not to project my Leo feelings into it, but the cards basically told me anyway. Yeah, I'm not. I again, this person like rushes into things and just makes a mess out of everything. But there's a woman that he's dealing with. that is like really nasty towards him, and he's like, this him and this woman are going at it. But if you know this person, like, and you know that they went through a divorce, they're still going through shit with their ex. Like there's still like some lingering bullshit energy there. So I would say not to get involved with this person, but you do what you want. But I would say try not to get involved with them because they might drag you into their shit or use you to make the ex jealous. Cause you be Marilyn Monroe instead of Marilyn Monroe. I know I don't have much good news to tell you sometimes, but better to be safe than sorry. I don't see him being a lead hoe, but he's got issues with his ex. I'm just glad that you guys distracted me for a while, so I don't think about all the negative shit. So that's good. The rain distracted me too. I'll give you guys a message if you want. It's Sunday. I want to be nice. All right, I got love cards, animal cards, spirit cards, mediumship cards. You guys choose what you want. I'll give you a card. I got oracle card. Whatever. Of course you want love because you're Virgo love. Duh. How did I guess? I got this one, the Lover's Oracle. Love, baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You're a hoe. You're a hoe. Don't hurt me no more. Love messages from heaven. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. One thing about me, I can change the lyrics of a song to diss somebody real so fast. Oh my God. I have so many remixes. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't flirt with me no more. All right. All right. Oh, Lord. All right. I got to cover her titty. Okay. I got to cover her tit or I might get in trouble for nudity. But behind my finger is where my finger would like to be. So anyway, this is your card. It's a naked woman kissing a tree. So it's Sunday and I'm going to be nice because I want to say something, but I'm not. All right. So the message is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Amen. I wish that for you. It's Sunday, Tanya. That was my line. You stole it from me. Great minds think alike. You're welcome, Virgo. No, I won't be kissing no damn wood. I want my wood kissed though. That'll be nice. Marky, don't play that. Come on now. I only give, I don't receive. All right. Tanya, you want one of these cards? And Rudy, you want one of these too? Is that what you guys want? You guys all want these love cards now? You said love messages from heaven. I don't have no love messages from heaven. I got talking to heaven. The blue stairs deck. Oh, you mean this one? Talking to heaven. Talking to heaven. All right. Let's see what I get. Can't make this shit up. I have never pulled this card for anybody. Never. No lie. No cap. I have never pulled this. I've seen this card in the deck, but it's never been pulled. This is the first time I pulled this card. So I'm actually, I actually want to know what it means. I know what it means, but not really. All right, this is your card. It says, I will always point you in the right direction. And it says, although I'm not God or an angel, I do have the ability to guide you. Keep in mind that I'm not all-knowing wisdom of the universe. For that, you want to consult God, which you can do. Just by asking for help, however, I do have the benefit of all earthly lessons, which taught me a lot. Also, have a broader perspective on your circumstances from a heavenly vantage point. So you can think of me as a trustworthy, confidant whom you can turn to for advice. Please know that I'll do all I can to guide you towards what's best for you. I've learned how to get my own ego out of the way and focus upon helping you and others from a place of pure love. You'll notice the signs that I send you through your feelings, dreams, and other reminders to think of me. There you go. Can't make this shit up. I love that card. I've never ever pulled that card for anybody. All right, so Rudy, you want love cards? You want these, or you want something else? You're welcome, Tanya. I like that message for you. You're the first person I've ever pulled that card for. Rudy. Okay. Yeah, I know. All right. This is your card, Rudy. Shit. Gotta cover the nipples all in the guy's eye and shit. All right. It says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So somebody wants to hug you and tell you, hey, if we deal with each other, we can find the missing pieces. So you got to pick the bones out of that. Confused. That's why you shouldn't get love cards if you don't have love in your life. But if you embrace the love, then that's why you got that card. See, if you embrace the love with someone, you'll find the missing pieces. I know what it means, and I just told you what it means through a love way. From Mars. Straight from Mars. Hello, Rudy. I'm from Mars. I come to take your coochie to another level. Oh, Lord, help me. From whoever wants your coochie. See, why ask for love cards if you ain't got no love in your life or even nobody that you know? See? That's why it's called love cards. It's all right. I'm going to give you an animal card. You got the hummingbird. Confidence, motion, adventure. You are being guided to be grateful of the many relationships within your life, including the one you have with yourself. You possess the power to attract positive change in your life, expand and stretch yourself in new ways. Love yourself. Love yourself unconditionally, and the world will do the same. See? It's like the same card as the other one. I ain't got nobody who. I'm confused. Love your fucking self. Duh. When I get a love card, it ain't gonna tell me about no damn woman. It's gonna say love myself, self-love. It ain't gonna tell me no hoes in my life, because there ain't none. I want these damn hoes, they ain't loyal. These hoes ain't ready for me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Please, Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. I know you're trying to distract me, Jesus, but, sometimes, like, I don't know what I gotta do. I gotta drink some fucking water. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's Sunday. Well, it's not Sunday no more. It's Monday here. So you're good, Tanya. It's Monday here. Because you're on my channel, it's Monday already. Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. You said, what is the current energy of? So what do you mean? You want to know if GS is a lesbian or something? If she got feelings for you? You're turning lesbian on me now? Or you're bisexual? I'm asking you, Mark. The fuck? She says, love, indifference, or something else. It's a she. Marilyn has the most unique questions I've ever seen in my life. She's got like a question, then she asks us a second question, and then gives me details. This woman knows the whole fucking world. And she says, no, sweetie, I'm not a lesbian. I want D. Now you're talking. I'm only teasing, Marilyn. I was trying to make you laugh. Trying to cheer myself up, too. All right, let's see. Let me stop fucking around. Hey, Starlight, how you doing? It's past your bedtime, woman. All right. Past mine, too. Shit. All right. So, what I get here, Marilyn, is that this person, there's no love stuff here. That's for sure. There's no love stuff. But what I'm getting is that I'll tell you what I get, because there's no love stuff, but there's more of a, like, I don't know, this is so weird the way the cards came out. And to answer the question, it's like, I would say it's more of this person trying to find out things about you, if that makes sense. Like if this person interrogates you or like asks you about yourself and about your personal life, then I would say, excuse me, and then I would say that that's our current energy, is wanting to know what you're up to. If you have a man, what's your relationship status, like what's your adventures, what are you doing for work, do you have money, are you like hung over some guy, all the above. Like it's like everything. I mean, it's not love and it's not indifference, it's something else, and that something else is wanting to know your personal business or wanting to know what you're up to, like almost like they're investigating what's up with you. So, for instance, if they ask you questions about your personal life, then they want to know about your personal life. So don't be too open with the person. But like, I don't think they mean it in a negative way. They're just like a nosy person that wants to know things. So it's not love or indifference. It's just like something else, which means that I feel like this person wants to know about you. That wants to know about your past, your future, your present. They want to know if you're happy, if you're sad. They want to know if you're like, what you're up to. They want to know about you. They want to know things about you. They want to get to know you. So their current energy is, what do I need to find out about Marilyn? What do I want to find out? What do I need to find out? How am I going to find out? Or, how can I pry into her life to find out? So I think they might be like just wanting to know about you. The main thing I get here is if you just met this person, then that's why they want to get to know you and know a lot about you, because they want to begin an adventure with you, wanting to know you and wanting to know about your life. Now, if they already know you and know that you're single and know that you don't have a man and know that like you're doing projects or you're a good person, then they just want to like see if there's anything interesting going on in your life, like what you're up to now currently, you know. Nothing malicious or bad or nothing like them trying to like do harm. They just nosy and just want to know. That's their energy, is nosy energy and wanting to know about you. And even if it's not like a nosy energy, it's just an energy of, let me see what I can find out about her just because I'm curious. See how you tell me, oh, I ask you these questions because I'm curious? This person's like probably the same way. They're curious about your life, maybe why you're happy or why you're just to yourself or why you do certain things. So I hope that answers your question, but or made sense. But that's what I got. Hey Maria, if it's interesting, then that's a good thing. That's good. I'm glad it makes sense. But yeah, that's what I get. I mean, nothing bad. I don't get like her being a bad person or something. But you asked me about the energy, so that's the energy that I get. Energy is like I want to know about her, but I don't know how I'm gonna find out. But I guess I'm gonna have to get to know her. But love and indifference, no, definitely not none of those. Just more of like I want to get to know you and see what you're up to and what your life is about. They probably want to compare life, lifestyles or life experiences, maybe. Like I said, it all depends if you're communicating with the person right now. If you're communicating with them or you have communicated with them recently, then that's the energy. That's what I would say. Yeah, it's Monday morning here at 12:30. I need to get my ass to bed. But yeah, nothing bad. It's just good. Nothing bad. All right, guys. It stopped raining, so I need to like go outside and take Diamond out there and get back in before it rains again. Man, apparently I'm not going nowhere because Maria is gonna annoy me with another question after I'm telling everybody I'm leaving. See, I can't win with these people. Did you ask me a question earlier about this shit? Why you asking me again? Why you want to aggravate me again? Huh? Didn't you get a big enough lecture earlier? Hmm? But I answered this question already. What makes you think it's gonna be different? Huh? I answered this question. I told you his feelings and thoughts. What part of that you not understand? You don't make no sense, woman. I tell you, I answered this already. Please, Jesus. I'm trying not to be this way, but I get tested all the time. Please. I know you want me to help these lost souls. I know you want me to help these crazy women. And I know that you put these women in my path to tell me, Mark, be like me, son. Jesus didn't get married, and neither are you. These women are crazy. You just gotta have some apostles and some boys, and then that's it. We just gotta roll with the crew and don't worry about these crazy women. Be like me, son. Be like me. Don't do it. Just Maria being Maria. She likes to hear me repeat myself over and over like a fucking broken record. And then when I tell her about herself, she gets mad. But she still comes back for more, see. Then she wonders why Walter is the way he is. That's why I told her. She's a pain in the fucking ass. And then Walter's like, do I even want to be with this damn woman anymore? She's fucking so annoying. If she annoys me coming in here asking me this shit, then imagine what she does to Walter. I feel sorry for that fucking guy. I really do feel sorry for him. See, he ain't the problem. She's the damn problem. Damn crazy ass women. Nuisance. That's why I'll never get married. Fuck that shit. All these damn women aggravate me all day. Damn. Fucking nuisance. I'm gonna give you some of these twin flame cards. I ain't gonna pull no damn tarot because obviously tarot ain't doing it for you. I'll give you these love messages. That's all you're gonna get from me tonight. I ain't gonna be answering the same shit over and over. I already told you about that. It's Sunday, don't aggravate. Actually, it's Monday now. Fuck, no wonder. Please, Jesus, help me. Here I am, wanting to go sleep. All right, the first card I get is seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down that is not always easy to deal with. See? You can't make this shit up. Seeing you reminds me of the pain in the ass things that I know deep down that is not always easy to deal with. But how could you ask that dumbass question? You want to know if he loves you and wants to continue our love. You gotta ask him that question. Don't ask fucking me. And you told me earlier that he says, "Oh, I still love you. I miss you. I love you. I miss you." And then you're asking me if he's telling the truth. This is why he has a hard time with you, because you're a fucking pain in the ass. I would doubt it too, but you do it to yourself. Look, see what that says? How could you still love me after all I've done? I fucked you off, told you about yourself, and how the hell could you still love me? Must be this D. He must got 7 inches. How could you still love me after all I've done, after I fucked you off so many times? Must be that deep. Can't make this shit up. And the last card says, my heart is telling me just do it. Just deal with her ass. She gives me the coochie, fuck it. I'm trying to be nice on Sunday, and I can't even do. Actually, no, today's it's Monday right now here, so yeah, I can be rude now. All right, let me see what the other cards are saying. You're jealous. You're not getting 7 inches. Here I am asking Spirit for forgiveness for answering these damn questions again. Ain't that true? Holy shit. See? Look. You want to know about your love life with him? Here you go, look. There's still hope after you being a fucking nuisance and arguing and acting crazy and admitting that you're the problem. It says there's still hope. So he still hopes that you have a brain in your skull. You have an obsession with the 7 inches. You have an obsession with Walter. You have an obsession about asking me about him instead of asking him. And then when you ask him, he's like, woman, shut the fuck up. You're a nuisance. Yes, I fucking love you. How many goddamn times you want me to tell you? Can't make this shit up. And see, look. See that? Look. Fucking in the shower. Chemistry. I love his 7 inches. I love his D. Oh, yes, I'm delighted, distracted. Chemistry. Yes, I want to fuck. I dream of you every day, Walter. Blah, 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 blah. And then the last card, it says, you are the one. You have the key to his heart and his pants. So fucking stop worrying already. There you go. Those are all your cards. Leave me alone. Fucking nuisance. I don't know how that man puts up with you. You must got some good coochie. Or you must be fine as hell. You be like, yeah, she's better than what I'm here, so I'll keep her ass, even though she's annoying. What's up, brother Dan? I was talking about Leos earlier. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? You're welcome, Maria. I'm not even going to answer you anymore. I already told you, if you don't want to get hurt, then don't do no dumb shit. You even admitted that you was the problem. So if you're the problem, then don't be one. I already told you that already. But you never listened. And if he wanted to leave you, he would have been left your ass. So obviously, you know, and if he does leave you, you got yourself to blame. Because you're admitting that you do the dumb shit. I don't know, but please, Jesus, help me. Actually, you don't have to help me, Jesus. Help this damn woman. Don't worry about me tonight. You can take care of her today. Zap her head. Make her brain work. If only I had a brain, I will realize Walter loves me. But I just worry because I act crazy, because I want too much, and I'm a needy woman. Even though Mark told me what to do, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm gonna ask anyway. But what? But I told you this already, and I'm gonna tell you again. Don't tell Walter that men ask you out. Why the fuck would you tell him that? That's the dumbest thing you can do. That's like hinting to him, if you don't step up, I have men that will come get me. Because that's a woman thing to do. Because most women think, right? Yeah, if it happened in okay, well, if it happens in front of him, then tell the guy, fuck off. I have a man, go away. Or next time it happens, slap some tongue on his ass right in front of the guy so they leave you alone. That's what I would do. Well, I'm not gonna slap tongue on the guy, but you know what I mean. If a woman tries to come get me, I'm gonna grab my woman's ass and kiss her. I'm like, I got this. I don't need you. I don't know what's wrong with you. How the fuck is guys asking you out in front of him? How? Don't they know you guys are dating each other? That don't make no sense. Oh Lord have mercy. Dan, you said you were talking shit about Leos earlier. I smell shit. Yeah, I know. See, I knew I was gonna manifest you. Uh huh. Anyway, look, I hate to cut this off, but I've been on here for 2 hours. It's a quarter to 1 in the morning. I gotta go to sleep. Okay? I ain't got no time to be talking about this fucking novella, Young and the Restless fucking shit. Okay? I'm going to sleep. It's late. All of you need to go to your damn bed. It was great seeing you all. I had a good time. Thank you for distracting me from what happened earlier. And I'm in a better mood now. So, yes, Miss Bikini is going live. So if you're not subscribed to her, she's going to do Oracle cards. I might pop in there real quick before I go sleep. And go subscribe to her and go check out her live. Go aggravate her. I mean, go support her. I mean, and she'll give you a card. Okay? She's psychic on Sundays. Okay, so go check her out. Okay, and leave me alone. Hold on a sec. Let me see something here. If you're not subscribed to her already, this is her link. If you click on that link, it'll take you to her channel. Okay, I'll see you over there in a few minutes. I'm just got to deal with Diamond and then I'll come back. All right. You too, Starlight. Good seeing you. I'm glad you came by. Glad you're okay. All right, guys. I'm going. I'll see you over Tanya's room. Only for a minute.